Guys, what's up? Rat Scooter 9. We're here today for some more NBA 2K13 my team. I was about to say my play. Haven't done my play video in a while. But today we're I'm bringing you the last game of the 7th seed. I still have all the same players I did last time. Last video I showed you, the last game of the 8th seed. Remember? Saved up for LeBron. Well, this is an interesting game. First of all, I have it sped up. It's double speed, so there's no in-game sounds. That's why I have the little soundtrack in the back. If you guys know what song it is, put it in the comments below. See if you can tell what song it is. But I have a lot of things to talk about in this game, and I'll be doing some play-by-play commentary on this too. Because, well, not necessarily play-by-play since it's double speed, but this guy was cheesing me. He was doing three-point cheese and everything. I'm pretty sure he got off to like a 7. Oh, I thought he had a 7-point lead at the beginning, but it looks like he didn't because LeBron just take him into the paint, do some dunks, do some layups like that. I mean, that's pretty cheese right there. See, even this little replay showing how I dunked over like 3 people on his team. We both had DJ Augustine as our point guard. Um, as you see, I'm starting to shoot a little bit, a few threes myself. Because if he wants to three cheese, we can both do that. Marshawn Brooks. I'm pretty sure we both had Marshawn Brooks as well. And we both had JaVale McGee. I've seen the lower seeds. That's what people do. Since those players are cheap, we get a lot of cheap players that are decent. I made a D plus shot with Marshawn Brooks. That was crazy right there. And I am playing a zone defense, but I'm switching between different zones because if he was gonna cheese me with 3 points, first of all I have LeBron, so cheese right there. And second, I need I can't let him shoot threes because if I even though I have LeBron, he's not the best 3-point shooter. He can still hit some threes, but I need to LeBron, the only way his quote unquote cheese works is dunking through traffic and just in the lane from anywhere. Mid range shots too, but those are all 2-point shots. And if he keeps shooting threes and I keep cheesing with LeBron with twos, he's gonna eventually have the win and keep the win. And see, he's just walking around trying to draw my zone, draw the double team, so he'll have an open 3-point shot. But that's why I'm happy I have good post players because they can get all the rebounds and put them back up for missed threes. So really, if I wanted to, like for instance, if I had Del Curry, see how he was just shuffling back and forth, trying to draw the defenders and then pulling up the 3-point line. He had Jason Terry. That's who we had. Jason Terry was just killing me from the 3-point line. But he tried to take a bunch of charges too, which he got a couple. He got a charge when I was like just dribbling by, no sprint or anything. But I started to get smart by switching up between the zones because he knew how to beat certain zones just by shuffling back and forth and drawing the defenders and passing out to the 3-point line. But after a while, I just kept switching between the zones and then picking one of my players closest to Jason Terry and just having them put their hands up because that seemed to work very well. I'm not going to spoil the outcome of this game, but this was actually a pretty fun game, regardless of all the cheese on both of our parts. This was just kind of showing how the difference between which seed you play in, the different skill levels of the players. He was doing a lot of pausing and trying to change his play types, which is getting kind of annoying. That's one main reason why this video is so long. I have it sped up. Oh yeah, I changed up my home court, my home jerseys. We're Golden State Warriors, and obviously this is the Oracle Arena, so Golden State's arena. You see me right there, I'm switching to a different zone because either I'm not sure which one I like better for stopping shooters, but either the 2-3 or the 3-2, just not the 1-3-1. The 1-3-1 is just complete cheese. Either the 2-3 or the 3-2 is best for stopping 3-point shooters. But I found that if you select the option to pressure shooters and you run one of the 2-3 or the 3-2, you barely have to, like, I like to manually control the my players when they're cheesing me with threes, just so I make sure they put their hands up. But I found that they miss a lot, even if you just run at them with your players like CPU controlled. But this guy kept pulling up the team stats board as well, showing me how many points LeBron had, how many points his Jason Terry had. Um, he had another player that was just raining threes on me. I don't remember who it was. Where you see LeBron just going to the paint. See right here, pulling up the team stats, showing me how many points and the shooting percentages we're having. And see, he didn't know what to do after I. That was bad shot that he missed. I mean, it was a great shot, but it was bad that he missed it. But he didn't know what to do after I started defending against his threes and taking a couple threes of my own. Cause it's simple math that both of us figured out that if I keep dunking in the lane and he keeps shooting threes, he'll still win. So I had to do the little manual defense. But then he started trying to drive, so I had to switch up the zone again, which I will do shortly. And I found in my team mode, it's really easy to pick off passes because when you're playing my player, well, my player is easy to pick off inbounds passes, but when you're playing my player, it's not that easy to pick off like normal play passes. And if you're playing just a normal game against the CPU, it's not that easy to pick off passes. And I wouldn't say just playing normal teams against people online is easy to pick off passes. And that was the most cheese I've ever seen with Jason Terry. He's going in there spinning, doing a backwards and one layup, and making the free throw. And then I got kind of worried here. Third quarter, he tied it up because of a few bad possessions on my part. So I had to make some changes. Well, the game decided I had to make some changes because usually on the substitutions, unless it's a game that I feel is going out of hand, I'll make manual substitutions and everything. But this game we were tied up, so I figured. See, he's showing me the points that everybody has. But I figured I might as well let the CPU make substitutions because I know they'll keep LeBron in, and he's running around in the paint. One of my players, CPU control, thankfully decided to cut the crap and foul him. But Anthony Morrow, he was the one cheesing me with threes as well. See, I tried to do the same tactic as him, but I don't win by cheesing. Unless you count LeBron. See, I'm switching up the zone and I also select the pressure shooters. DJ Augustine can't score in our paint with three big men putting their hands up. Oh yeah, that's another thing. He had a lineup of all, I don't remember what it was, but it was all guards and maybe a power forward or all guards and a small forward. There were four guards. That's all I know, and that's why I knew that something was gonna happen. There was gonna be cheese like crazy in this match. Cause I try to have a normal lineup just because you can defend against a lot of things with a normal lineup because you have more disadvantages with the all guard lineup or all center lineup. That would be terrible. But any lineups with all one position except maybe all small forward lineup maybe wouldn't be that bad, especially since LeBron is a small forward and Kevin Durant. Well, they can play small forward. But regardless, that lineup wouldn't be bad. But an all point guard lineup, all center lineup, all power forward lineup, that wouldn't be the best. But as you see, I picked back up the lead. Third quarter is about to end. I made that uh, shot. Didn't look like it was going to go in. He's still trying to cheese me with threes. Luckily, I'm getting my players to get their hands up, but still, his ball rotation, he's rotating it too fast. I'm trying to play too fast because I'm getting kind of worried. Into the third quarter, 40 seconds left. I'm only up by 4 points. Give it to DJ Augustine, drive it into their paint, and then he gets it stolen. But he's not LeBron. He can't spin in my paint. But then Richard Jefferson misses a shot, and then I get called for a blocking foul on Gerald Green. He's gonna make both free throws, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he made both free throws, so it's a 2 point game. 5 seconds left. DJ Augustine just take a deep three. So I have a 2 point lead going into the fourth quarter. I'm getting kind of worried, but I know what I need to do. And this is when the fatigue of his players started to set in because he missed Anthony Morrow missed one three. Then LeBron gets an and one dunk, and I'm pretty sure I make the free. Yeah, I make the free throw. LeBron's free throws are pretty good, but I missed like three, and then a goaltending call on DeMarcus Cousins. That's the worst call ever because the ball is gonna roll off anyway, but they're still gonna call goaltending on it. And they decide sometimes if they're gonna call goaltending or not. I have a clip saved up to where I was doing my team or my player mode, and my player's on the 76ers, and Andrew Bynum, someone shot and he legit took the ball out of midair and pass it to Drew Holiday, but they didn't call goaltending on that. But they're gonna call goaltending on stuff like this. So he calls another timeout, or I did, because it's my ball. Marshawn Brooks trying to keep us in the game with some threes. And this is when my zone really starts to become effective because he keeps trying to drive and dish. That's a good technique, but his players are getting kind of tired. So when he drives and dishes, first of all, sometimes they'll fumble the pass, sometimes they'll just miss completely. And Marshawn Brooks, I just have to have him jacking up everything, try and keep us in the game. And that's the charging foul. That was the weakest charge ever. I wasn't sprinting. I just walked into him and he flopped. And right there, Gerald Green gives him the lead. LeBron reverse layup gives us the lead. Gerald Green gives them the lead. LeBron ties it up. This is a back and forth game. Pressuring shooters. He missed. There's our chance. DJ Augustine. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go back and forth. You're gonna give it to DeMarcus Cousins. Does the post moves gives us the lead. Again, Jason Terry giving them the lead. Back and forth game. LeBron got them both on the spin move. Now he's going to show Jason Terry and Anthony Morrow's stats to me. DJ Augustine or DJ Augustine. And finally, Gerald Green missed a shot, and I lobbed it to. Who did I lob to? Is that Lucius Allen? I think so. Either him or Marshawn Brooks. And Gerald Green missed another three. DJ Augustine spinning in the paint. They throw the lob pass and they drop the ball. And then LeBron gets fouled. He's changing his coaching settings. Probably, I think he set it to where it doesn't automatically foul. Yeah. And see, I was gonna try and play sportsmanlike, but then he reached, and so sent me to the line. 16.6 seconds left. At this point, it's my game. Gonna have sportsmanship, but then he's still gonna foul me. LeBron missed one. It's kind of embarrassing in the game situation. Still 8 points. He lobbed the ball down. He's trying to prolong the game. You see sportsmanship, just standing on that side of the court. Not gonna try any end of the game full court shots. Even though he cheesed me the whole game, I still wasn't gonna be unsportsmanlike. We get back to this screen. You see, qualified us for the 6th seed, and we get Greg Foster in a pack. And I mean, that was a bad end of seed pack, but this is Miracle Go to 9. Catch you guys later.